Hello everybody and welcome to episode 9, Cracked Peg.
Cracked Peg is awesome!
I'm your host, Andrew6657. Alright guys, we had a pretty good week. All my Rumblers sold on eBay, so thank you to everybody who was lucky enough to win those. I even have one that got bought and shipped to Japan. So apparently I am huge in Japan, some would say. Also, my wife's foot did get better, for those of you asking about that. And she is now able to walk around and do things. She has a big boot on her foot, but she is still able to do all the things she wants to do, like walk and even dance, like me and my wife normally do dance.
Wet boy diving too deep for coins all of your street.
I also got in a pretty big box full of cool stuff to customize from my friend Aaron, and hopefully I'm going to get started on Twilight. I did get started on some of that stuff this weekend already, and it looks like a couple of cool projects that I'm going to be able to get to do for Aaron, and always good. And if anybody else needs custom work like that where you have to actually send stuff to me through the mail, go ahead and contact me about that. And I'll give you a good price, and I'll do excellent work for you guys. Go ahead and contact me if you have anything that you need done. I'm more than happy to oblige you all. Thank you. Also on Saturday, my wife went to Library Palooza, and she did get to meet the very prestigious Ellen Schreiber. If you don't know who Ellen Schreiber is, she writes vampire romance novels. No, not those kind of vampire romance novels. It's a different kind, supposedly. And she brought back pizza for me, so it was a win-win. It was a win-win for everybody. Also on Sunday, we also had Rite of Sending at my church, Prince of Peace, which had an awesome time, and I got to hang out with all the other catechumen candidates getting ready to become Catholic. Had a fun time Sunday afternoon hanging out with my church peeps.
I don't always watch YouTube, but when I do, I watch Cracked Peg.
Mass is number one. The second best thing is watching Cracked Peg on the internet.
No? Wave or something. Just put on there. And then we got to go to St. Rose of Lima. Where I got to meet Bishop. And he was a really cool guy, and made me feel really welcome into the Catholic Church. Also, somebody asked me what were my top action figures that I have in my collection that I cannot live without. My precious collection of all these action figures. Well, it's not that many action figures, but I do have a lot. And I was going to go ahead and show you guys some of my favorite action figures of my personal collection. This is Goldberg. Ruthless Aggression. I think most of these are Ruthless Aggression action figures. So this is Goldberg with the big WCW belt. They only made maybe one or two Goldbergs for Jakks Pacific. So they're kind of rare to get a Goldberg. But I'm holding on to this one, so he's mine. Also, in my collection, I have a pretty cool Triple H, the undisputed title on him. These are all displayed right over the area where I customize. So, they're good action figures. These are all my favorite wrestlers too, if you didn't catch on. Well, not really Goldberg, but favorite figures still. This is actually, I had to custom make this Ric Flair because I couldn't get the one with the blue tights and the blue boots, so made my own, and this is a custom NWA title that I made for him. Because I would think he'd be the ultimate NWA champion, Ric Flair. Also got Hulkster, the Winged Eagle belt, a la WWF 1990s. And last but not least, you saw him in last week's video. And this is Bret the Hitman Hart, also again with a winged WWE belt from the 90s. And those are my collection. So what do you guys have in your collections that are really awesome? And don't say Andro 6657 Customs, because I would already figure that.
Bread.
It is.
Got upsold on some bread. You can't even see that tiny one.
Alright guys, that's all the time we have for the show this week. Go ahead and don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, go ahead and subscribe up there, watch all my other videos, and don't forget to like my page on Facebook, go ahead and follow me on Twitter, and don't forget, holla at your boy, customers some tours.